What's up, everyone? Coming 101 here, DJ Burn, aka Frankenstein Girl 82. Welcome to this channel. I finally got caught up with my music because I got some performance on the 13th at D3, D3 Art. And then next week is Sinister Circus, so I'll post those up pretty soon. So you come down and check it out. Be DJing and performing my music as well live. So since we're all caught up with the stuff I need to do, let's get all nerdy. Let's do some toy review. I got a request for Karai from Ninja Turtles if I could do some toys reviews again. I was gonna go to my cave, but it's so snowing and every tree on our block is broken because it was wet snow. But anyway, so let's go ahead and do some reviewing, some toy reviews. Yes, that's what we do on this channel. If you haven't already, check out my live performance on other videos, of DJ Burn ones and my Frankenstein Girl videos. They are all together in a folder. So if you want to check out what I do and music I play, there you go. As far as right now, let's get all nerdy, shall we? All right, so the biggest request right now is Karai. I got one right here. I got another one. Let me move that out of the way. Got Karai right here. And of course I got one open. There we go. So we got one open. So let's go ahead and check it out. What she's all about. Alright, so we got two Karais. Own a new movie now on Blu-ray. So we got, I didn't get it just because of the sticker, because you know the other one doesn't have stickers. So I got it because they're a little bit different. Okay, so if you haven't figured it out already, check out the jawline on this one. It's more wider, and then you got over here the jawline is smaller. She's a smaller little head. So again, one's wider, longer, and then this one's just scrunched together. I don't know why they did that. And that's what got me all like, wait a minute, something's different about that. So I'm guessing you're going to be the new fix right there, because she does look a little better. And her pupil and her eyes are a little bit smaller. See the makeup, how they made her eye shape and everything? It's more stretched back, as this one's more wider. Everything else looks the same. Looking at the colors and the stands, it's the same thing really. So Karai, this is the best Karai toy out there, because we did remember, if you remember the old other Karai, because remember us fans were calling up and texting or emailing the Nickelodeon crew if they could release a Karai toy. We want a Karai toy, Playmates and all that. We were telling them we want this, right? And it took them a while to realizing, oh, France wants Karai, so they end up releasing the wrong Karai. They end up releasing the snake version, not the human version, but the snake version, which it was absolutely, I mean, it was okay and cool, but it wasn't Karai that we wanted. The other one was just this giant snake that's 10 times bigger than the turtles, and this teeny tiny little head that doesn't even look like Karai. And I was like, whoa, what are they doing? But again, there's a Karai with her face smushed together, like just like smushed in, and the nose looks more like a piggy nose. Her eyes more spread out, and again, her head is more wider and longer. Nose is more like pointed and everything. So there's that, and of course on the back, everything looks the same. Remember, when you get toys or collecting toys, pay attention to the names, because they always misspell the names, or they get two of the same toy on the back, which I made a mistake because I had Metalhead when it first came out, and it was two Raphaels, and I didn't even pay attention. I opened it, I was so pissed. Well, everything else looks the same compared to this one over here, so same card and everything. They call these collector hooks, which makes it easier for us because we don't want to get those punch out ones. But now let's do the open version. Alright, here's the open version. Now which one would this be? Definitely that version. Now here's what it gets really cool. Okay, so as you can see, it's the same head on these two right here. The longer face, pointed nose, and everything. Difference is the eyes are painted a little bit different. It's more wider, and the pupil is a little bit more wider compared to that one. The pupil is a little bit smaller. They made smaller eyes for this one. But over here, as you can see, the differences. I mean, big difference. The front eyes are more open. The eyes in the back is more squinked and more back. But everything else is painted the same. I don't see no differences. I'm glad they actually used metallic paint instead of that gray cheap stuff, which I don't know why they did that with Shredder. Right, she has a little sword holder, which they should be doing. I was so pissed this coming up generation of turtles, they don't have any weapons to hold on, you know. Yeah, you can hold on your hands, but they give them more weapons, and what are you supposed to do with it? You didn't build one on the back. Just because you don't see it in a cartoon doesn't mean you can't build one, you know. That was kind of annoying, actually. But, as you can see more in the back, yep. This is what I could say they actually did well. This is well done when it comes to action figures for Playmates, because they always do something completely different when it comes to humans. Like the basic April and Casey Jones when they first came out, like what, 2012 version, didn't even look anything like them. And then they came out with the Space Turtles. And again, the Space Turtles, when they released April and Casey in their spacesuit, it actually looks like Casey and April. Like, amazing. It looks so much better. And then people are swapping heads with the original, and you know what? Good. That looks awesome like that. But yeah, like I said, she's very tiny. I'm so glad they actually did this because she was so cool, and the person who did a voice for Karai was perfect, absolutely perfect. Now holding the sword is a little bit tricky because the handle is not round; it's more like a square. So you put the sword in her hand, and then you can see the hand is more open. Doesn't have a nice grip or anything. But when you're playing with your friends, when you're a kid or whatever, the sword just comes right off. Like I said, there's no grip to hold the sword. So, and if I had to say it, I mean, I'm gonna say it. She's better inside the package than the out. I mean, you could pose her, you know, pose them up for the turtles and everything. That's cool. Take pictures. That's cool. But if you're a kid and you want to have those ninja fights with your friends with toys and all that, I wouldn't recommend it because, like I said, it doesn't have a really nice grip at all when it comes to holding the sword. Actually, check that out. I just noticed it. Okay, so that little line right here on the little waist, this is white. That's gray. White and darker gray. I just noticed that. Look at that. How crazy is that? So what else is I don't know about? Their soul holder is still gray. They usually paint over those and make them like brown or something like that, but it's still gray, so that's good. Black shoes. Black shoes, just double checking everything. Hair in the back is still yellow because you know how they are with their paint job on Playmates. But now they actually put some effort in this one because, like I said, Playmates are always screwing up, mispainting things to either worse or good, or they don't even paint it at all because they get to save money. Oh, shut up! If you can't do your job right, don't make it, or don't be in business. You're going to be worried about that because it's simple, low paint. And if you like, as I always say, to make money, you got to spend money, guys. But they actually did a good job, and trying to see what else. Let's see what differences on these. Here it looks the same. But like I said, 3 different versions of Karai. I just point them out for you. If you need to rewatch it, feel free. But when it comes to figures, this is actually really, really good. I just wish they did better grip on her hand. and actually make the handle more circle-ish kind of color, or not color, but color, circle. Just make it, just make it nice. It's not that hard to do. I mean, yeah, you have to make it exactly like the cartoon, but hey, do it where it actually works. So again, I prefer Karai inside the package than out. Or again, if you want to pose her into fighting form with the turtles, that's cool too. But the joints are pretty cool. I mean, you got one on the ankle, you got one on the kneecaps and the thigh, shoulders, elbows, and wrist. Well, not wrist, but it's kind of hard to do this with one hand. So yeah, the wrist won't move. I thought it did. However, I'm missing something. There it is. Okay, so there's the mouthpiece, and it just clips right on. It doesn't need anything special. It just clips right on. And there you have it. Her mask, right? Her ninja mask, right on there. They didn't. I'm glad they didn't give her too much accessories, but just mask and a sword, and that's it. So if I'm missing out on a fourth one, please put your comments down below. Please tell me you got something completely different. Maybe the box are different. I'm pretty sure they do have boxes are different because Japan box is black and looks so beautiful. But this is pretty too. But so yeah, 3 different versions of Karai. Put your comments down below if this is the first time seeing this figure, or maybe you forgot about this figure. Or maybe you were too late to buy her. I don't know how much it costs now online. Pretty sure it's not cheap. If it is, get it. She is definitely a must-have in your collection. You don't know, you need Karai. You gotta have Karai. And all those people who cosplay her, they did an amazing job on her. But comments down below. Tell me what you guys think about this action figure. Was this your favorite figure? Did you have any issues or problems? Again, I didn't have any issues with her except for the sword part. But yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Push the bell so you actually know when I got something brand new. And this was a biggest request to do. So if you're watching, I hope you're satisfied. Yeah, so go ahead and check out my other folders. We have folders in our YouTube channels, like different themes. So you got Mad Balls, My Pet Monster, Cabbage Patch Kids, or I should say Garbage Pail Kids, if anything, Horror Collection, Funko Pop, list goes on and on. And don't forget, I got my Frankenstein Dash DJ Afterburn, so you can check out the clubs and the performance and everything. So I am behind on that as well. And let's not forget, you will not see Playmates, stickers, or anything on the Ninja Turtle toys anymore. At the end of 2026, Ninja Turtles with Playmates is no longer exist, which is weird because we've been doing this since the 80s. So, yeah, the people who created He-Man and Barbies and all that, they actually got the rights for the Ninja Turtles, so I'm excited to see what they're going to come up with. There might be a bigger size, maybe hopefully they do a good job. I'm sure they've been pretty good with the paint job as far as I can remember. So those will be on the new box, and at the end of season 2, that is it. And they're going to release those cool action figures, which I'm just dying to get. So with your ADHD moment, please tell me with your comments down below, and push like. It does help the video, and it does definitely helps the channel. So, nerding out, here we are, and I got more stuff to upload. Alright guys, so don't forget the 13 D3 Arts in Denver, Colorado, and performing Frankenstein Girl. And don't forget Sinister Circus, where I'm going to be DJing. We all dress up as clowns. It's going to be cool and extremely fun. So, check those out in Denver. I have it posted on my Facebook, Instagram, and my TikTok as well. And my YouTube, my short stories. Check out my short stories as well. They're on there. So if you get the address, and come on down and say hi. As far as right now, this is it. Thank you for watching. And to be continued, we will nerd out next time. Happy hunting, everybody. Laters.